The nutritional value of vegetables and leaves offers many health benefits, including reduced risk of chronic diseases and other medical conditions. But not these dried cannabis leaves. The plant, also known as marijuana, is widely abused by a psychotropic substance, especially by youths in the country, despite being illegal. Continuous surveillance by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency leads to mass seizure and destruction of substance on a regular basis. In 2014, the World Drug Report by the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime put Nigeria as having the highest rate of cannabis seizures. In spite of legislation and security measures in place, the abuse and cultivation of cannabis for monetary gains continues to gain momentum in several states. In Niger State, a transit point in north-central Nigeria, the law enforcement agencies up in the ante, especially this period being a peak harvest season for the growers.
All we did was to ensure that my men do more of the patrol. And because if they do more of the patrol, it will save us the having to go to joints to seize, make arrest and seize. And even if you get to the joint to make arrest and seize, what is the quantity you can get? It can't be compared to this ton. So I had to put machinery on ground to ensure that we catch them when they are carrying in bulk.
Niger State is among several states in the country plagued by the activities of cannabis traffickers. The state has in recent times witnessed an upsurge in trafficking, mostly from neighboring states including Kwara, Kaduna, Kebbi, Zamfara, Kogi and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Regular abuse of the plant causes a wide range of medical and psychological effects such as behavioral changes, anxiety, addiction, irritability, poor memory, poor coordination, insomnia, hallucinations, paranoia, panic attacks and a high rate of heart attacks, among others. This is a source of worry for residents of the state.
It's a very dangerous attitude that is doing bad or harm to the health of our young youths. And I want to attribute this to idleness, influence, environment, where you live, the people you walk around with.
The growing trend of drug addiction is reflected in the number of drug-induced psychosis cases at the Social Rehabilitation Center located in Minna, the state capital.
Every day we receive cases, about 10 to 20 patients coming in with the history of DIP. DIP means drugs-induced psychosis. They are those patients or clients that used to take substances like India hemp, cigarettes, tramal, even hot and other substances. So we are advising people they should stop taking all these things.
As the fight to rid Nigeria of narcotics trafficking continues, it is important for the government to address fundamental issues such as unemployment, poverty, and the falling standards of education that seemingly give room for abuse and addiction to flourish, while health agencies and other stakeholders in society have a responsibility to raise awareness on the dangers of substance abuse.